Hello, my dear Virgos. I am glad to welcome you to my channel. Today we begin to consider your horoscope for the month of July. I will use a mixed technique of astrology and tarot. Each card represents one house in your area of life. We will look at your physical and emotional potential. How will your relationships develop in your personal life and at work? Your financial situation. We will touch on other issues. We begin to disassemble each house in detail. First house. This is your potential that will guide you most of the time this month. In June, you will live in balance, in harmony with your inner world. You will be calm, almost not angry and not in a hurry. This card corresponds to that happy state when a person feels himself, loves himself, and is, therefore, in harmonious balance with the outside world. If the question concerns health, mental or physical, then moderation means good health or recovery. Slowness, equanimity, and self-control. Nothing unsettles, no throwing from one extreme to another. The ability to stay within reasonable limits in everything. Calmness and self-confidence, self-control, wisdom, restraint. People will be drawn to you willingly because you will usually be in a clear and friendly frame of mind. Second house. This is the home of your personal money in your wallet. You have a minimum amount of money. It's good if you don't go negative in July. The card says that you have the means, there is an opportunity, but you just don't see how you can change your financial situation yet. This is a financial crisis. It is likely that the funds were spent or there was forced spending in the past, and now there is a hole in the pocket. Often, the card predicts that your situation will begin to improve in 5 weeks. Third house. Everyday life. The card shows that you will be in a relaxed and good mood. You will be visited by nostalgic thoughts about the past or scenes from childhood when you were safe and well. Perhaps one of you will meet a person from your past, perhaps an old friend. Communication with friends, brothers, and sisters will boost your strength and mood. Household chores will become an additional source of happiness for you. Fourth house. Real estate and family home. In the family, there will be sympathy, common interests, and mutual respect. It will be a harmonious relationship. You will treat your close family members with care and love. Receiving an inheritance. Prosperity in your home. Someone is pregnant. Someone will translate their relationship into a legal marriage, and someone else will decide to move in and start living together. This is the purchase of real estate, houses, or land. Possible successful sale, and also profitable for you when renting or renting housing. Favorable period to start repairs. Fifth house. The house of celebration and creativity. This is a very deep card. This is a refusal to be guided by other people's opinions, only one's own. A refusal to do something contrary to oneself, one's inner sense of the true and true, to please others or simply according to universal concepts. You will have good control over events. The problem is that you will carry too much in yourself. Others will feel your closeness and caution. You will realize yourself in creativity. Perhaps you will go to some training or start teaching yourself. The card is good for individual work and freelancing. Sixth house. House of work and health. The Devil's card in this house is specific. It shows that if you are able to show practicality, determination, ability, and the ability to achieve your goals in any possible or impossible way, then your career will go up. If you are not able to make intrigues or play on the weaknesses of other people, then you may become a victim of someone at work. You probably feel that there are unequal relationships at work. So, in order not to become a victim yourself, you should dominate somewhere and use other people in your interests. Show practicality and the ability to get things done. For health reasons, how would it be easier to say? There are some disorders in the body, and if you feel at least mild symptoms of malaise, it is best to undergo a medical examination. Seventh house. The house of the partner in marriage and business. Your partner will show responsiveness but disinterestedness in July. He loves you with all your soul and body. He will be caring and faithful, and he will intuitively guess your mood. Both in a couple and as a business partner, they will be on the same wavelength with you and will support you in your undertakings. He will be too big of a dreamer, very positive. He can break his promises, but not out of malice or optionality, but because he can forget about it, heading into the clouds. Eighth house. House of other people's money and crisis. It is highly likely that your mood will shake, possibly under strong pressure due to some payments. This is a problematic relationship with the bank, the lender. Someone will feel pressured to find money to pay off a loan. This can directly mean heart problems. The card indicates a good time to implement projects that you have shelved, for which there were no resources or opportunities. It's time to reconsider the old schemes and mechanisms in business. Perhaps it's time for a careful and consistent capture of new market segments. There may be disputes over money. Ninth house, house of education and travel. In this house, the card tells us that if you are planning to go somewhere, travel is likely to be a truncated budget option. There will be thoughts on whether it is worth buying a course or some kind of training. It seems a little expensive. However, the card says that all investments in yourself will pay off over time. Whatever you are fond of, paid or free, any self-development will eventually bring you material profit. The card shows that in the future you will receive a stable income or have a stable job. 10th house, house of career and business. The card speaks of career growth and success at work. At the same time, it predicts difficult, possibly nerve-wracking work. This is the time when you can restore the situation, a good period when you can improve your affairs. Some have an offer from an old job or a return to an old job or position. For businesses, this is a way out of a difficult situation and the restoration of lost positions. The card promises, if not prosperity, then definitely an improvement in the situation when efforts are made to achieve this. 11th house, house of friends. You will get what you planned and you will achieve a goal, especially if you act quickly and keep everything under control. This may indicate a meeting with a person who can affect your life with one of his appearances. This is a card of success in any business, getting what you want. Good time to chat with friends. Do what you think is right, as you see fit, and absolutely everything will work out for you. Do not listen to anyone, act independently. Perhaps just the fulfillment of your desire. 12th house, house of secrets. This is a stable situation with some favorable events. This is a card of a safe and stable material reality, along which there are such manifestations as a reliable job, a stable income, a lasting marriage, a home, and insurance to boot. July is a period of stability, orderliness, and comfort. You will have the feeling that things will get better soon. This card carries the desire for material wealth and pleasure, as well as a general improvement in life's circumstances. In general, her presence in the design is a good sign. So we have completed the forecast for July, my dear Virgos. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you for like. It helps me in promoting the channel. Click on the bell so you don't miss new videos. And see you soon.